Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Now to the plate, Odubel Herrera. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Braun. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now, Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Now it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. Aguilar takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now batting, Carlos Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 is taken for strike two.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Lorenzo.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. A 1-1. 1-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams is under it. He's got it one away. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. One ball and two strikes to count. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Ball and two strikes to count now with the bases empty and two away. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Maikel Franco. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Maikel Franco.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Tapped out in front of home. Pena is up with it, and that's the second out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. No score here as we play inning number two. In there, 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three. Nick Williams would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. baseman.
For the Brewers, third baseman, Mike.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Oof, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here's Ryan Braun now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Sliders in for a strike. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he got another one here. He strikes out this. Striding into the box, Nick Williams. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Coming to the plate now, Zach Eflin. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Scope has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't care that that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed 2-seamer is almost unhittable.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. Arcia, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Here comes the first pitch. He thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runner's going. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. At the plate, Ulysses Chassin. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And that misses, ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball. Into the box now, Odubel Herrera.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. You can't allow this guy to lead off well.
Takes this the other way to right. And the Phillies are into the hit column. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So now Carlos Santana, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, and he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Hoskins at third with 2 away. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Started to go around, but it's a call. In now is Lorenzo Cain. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Stepping up now, Christian Yelich. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. A little bit outside. 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, man at first after the 2-out walk. In there at the knees, strike 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. There is Franco. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Digging in as Drupal Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Stepping in, Nick Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Eflin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runner goes for second. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Missed with a slider. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Alfaro goes to get it. Throw to first is in time. 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Braun. The 2-1 home is taken. Ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. On the move is Braun. And he falls behind 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So striding in, Manny Pena looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Check swing grounder to the right side. Played on the backhand. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Last time through was a base hit. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And there's ball one. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. On the move is Braun. And the inning is over. Standing in, Ulysses Chacin. First time up, he went down looking. Travis Shaw is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Shaw stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Kane is retired, 2 down now. In is Christian Yelich. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1 the count. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez on the grass. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jacob Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. Barnes utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. So 1-1 home. Popped him up. Pena has a play. One away. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 1 run in and 1 gone so far at the center. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And he just misses with a curveball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich is under it. And that's the third out. Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. They try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hoskins. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. 1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Schoop. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Eflin. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Number 24 is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty, one man out.
Zero.
1-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Two balls and two strikes to the Phillies catcher.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Odubel Herrera is on deck. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. High in the air out to center field. King is there, 2 gone. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. A bouncer to the left side. Moustakas is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Luis Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Ryan Braun now. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 2 for 4.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Braun stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. In now, Orlando Arcia, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Digging in, Manny Pena. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Takes a high fastball for a strike. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Eric Thames will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. 2 balls and a strike to count. Braun leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed strike 3. Jeremy Jeffress enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Way out in front.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike three. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Maikel Franco. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy's changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. So striding forward. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in the switch hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. There's a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit. And you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Philly shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
For Philadelphia, number 58.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. In is Christian Yelich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Jesus Aguilar will be next. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He went down on strikes last time up. And he'll step off and try and reset. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Settling in now, Sir Anthony Dominguez. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. J.P. Crawford's up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Stays alive, still 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Ready for another shot now, Jorge Alfaro. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He's taken him deep once. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. And the catch is made right on. Pat Neshek comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
2-2. Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The catcher, number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit out towards second. Hernandez ranges to his right. Throw on to first, and we are going. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball diving into the dirt. A swing and a miss. Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Carlos Santana struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on the first gets him, and it's a fast start to the 11th now, already 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Popped him up. Moustakis trying to get there. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jeremy Jeffress. He's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. Hernan Perez is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th as he'll try to get on base as the possible winning run. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Christian Yelich. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least. Corey Knebel gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 1 for 2. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Knebel, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Count is 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Count still at 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Up next will be Nick Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. One out, nobody on. That nibbled the corner there, but missed, 2-1. Two balls, two strikes to Nick Williams.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Another full count pitch home. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Standing in now the pitcher, Pat Neshek. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Arcia fields it cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Victor Arano will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Ready to take his hacks again, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. To 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Misses, ball 2.
We're going to count 2-2.
Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Hoskins is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2-1.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Striding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Swing and a little tapper. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane on the move. But he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw on down.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. A big turning point here as they've taken a lead now deep into extra innings. Digging in now, Michael Franco. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. There's a swing and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hernandez.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Striding in, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Mookie.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Williams going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second.
Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Hit out towards second. To his left, Hernandez. On to first, and there are two down. Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Slider whipped on for strike three. A great pitch. So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a step off.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 0 for 4. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland is there. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
A check on first by Sale. And that one got a piece of him. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Line drive to left. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So fine play there for the first out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Mike Franco, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 1 for 5. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Herrera at second. Hoskins at first. One gone. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Tapper up the line. But it gets foul. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped high in the air. Moreland is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Moreland. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fouled off. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 2 for 3. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a hit. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
1-1 the count. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Brock Holt.
Second baseman, Brock Holt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Takes a knee-high fastball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Standing in, Sandy Leon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Leon, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken there by Cabrera. On to second for the force out. Now to the plate as Asdrubal Cabrera. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And that's in there for strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Nick Williams. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Nunez is there, and that's the second out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 out, nobody on. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself. And now batting, Chris Sale. First pitch on its way.
Chris. Save.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
0-2 is the count.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Sale is retired and there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Mookie Betts. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Benintendi swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5'10" tall. It was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Two pitch just missed.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Sale's ready. Here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he'll put this away for the second out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. So now Carlos Santana hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for Boston.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
J.D. Martinez.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he lays off again, ball 3. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. So next to the plate for the Phils, Michael Franco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit out towards second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Now in the box, Asdrubal Cabrera. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So stepping in, Brock Holt. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Cabrera, great stop. He's up with it, the throw. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2. On, he pops it up. And this will land foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Nick Williams.
Leading off for the Phillies, right fielder.
Sales ready. Here's the first pitch.
Williams.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
This guy's cruising along. Pitching well as
The 0-1. A ball and a strike. One and two now.
well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
For Philadelphia,
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Behind 0-2 now. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Chris Sale, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Hoskins coasts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the run is Benintendi. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And that misses 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. On deck, Carlos Santana. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single. Here's Carlos Santana now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Hoskins, base runner at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Moreland has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Michael Franco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as well. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Vince Velasquez, trying to keep